All right. Welcome everyone to April's SNS Book Club meeting. I can't believe it's April already. First up in housekeeping, don't forget that participation is appreciated but not mandatory for any of these meetings. We are also adults who say things that may not be safe for children, so be mindful of your surroundings. Meetings will also be recorded and added to YouTube for anyone who has to miss a meeting but still wants to listen to what was discussed. Next on the list, since we are honoring mothers on Mother's Day, we are going to honor fathers and father figure for Father's Day. June's theme is going to be father figures, stories centered around fatherhood, mentorship, or complex parental relationships. We want to thank all of those fathers and father figures who have for the love and support that they have for their families while maintaining romantic relationships. If you have a book in mind, please add them to books we want to read under the SNS page on the book club app. Next, due to traveling, we will be moving May's meeting to the 14th of May instead of the 21st. This is the second Thursday instead of the third, so mark your calendars for that change. And lastly, if you are enjoying this club and would like your family and friends to join, we would love to have them. Others may need an escape from their lives as much as we do, so might as well try. All right, we are discussing Vicious Secrets by Morgan Bridges. Um, Christine said that she has not finished it yet. Do we want to, Chris, do you want spoilers for the remaining of the book? Is that going to bother you?
No, give me the spoilers.
Okay. But this is only going to be spoilers for book one. I know you finished book two. I've also finished book two. So we're just going to stick to book one and leave it at that because it's still going to be exciting. And I still think that she'll might finish it. Um, hopefully. So we will see. All right. What did everyone think so far? I know Christine's working on finishing it, but she is enjoying it. So what do you think of the story?
Okay, I like the plot a lot. I like the storyline. I the um the assassins and the fraternity of that and how they met, whenever she was what was it, 16, 15 years old and how they got to meet up again. I like all that. And I know in the future, I don't know, there's gonna be why is she so important? And also why was the stepbrother so important? Like, why was he being watched? Whatever. I just know that something's to come. But why? Why them? Um,
What's
but
happening where you are? Like, how far into
oh
it
yeah.
did you get?
To right after the bride and the ceremony and that
Okay,
part. It's 2 days maybe later.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I really liked it too. I was joking that it was the well done version of the other book that we tried to read, Kay. I can't even think of what it was off the top of my head.
God of
Um,
Malice. God of Malice.
Yes. This is like the good version of that book. I did not enjoy God of Malice, but this gave me very similar vibes. We were talking about I want to say elitist society, but a wealthy society where the kids are at school and it's kind of like a fraternity vibe, like secret society setting. And I kept telling UK that it was just like a snack of a book because it was easy to listen to on audio. It was quick to read even on the Kindle. So I was able to get through it really quickly and it was keeping my interest. I don't know. Sometimes you just find a book that is like that, even though it's not the most perfectly eloquently written book you've ever had, but you can just move through it really quickly. And I thought it was entertaining and that was nice for that book.
Right. It's
I was
like a, go ahead, what, Chris?
no, fast paced. I think I started it 3 or 4 days ago.
Yes.
And yes, I'm a slow listener, but yeah, it's every time I listen to it, I don't want to stop, but then I just have to. But yeah, it's fast.
It's essentially a potato chip version of a book. It's not the
Yeah.
most nutritious, but you kind of want to keep on reading it because you're enjoying it. It's fun,
Yeah.
it's entertaining, it's quick, just like potato chips.
Like one of those little pre-laid bags of potato chips,
Yeah,
the little personal size ones.
exactly. And you can't stop eating. I mean, you can't stop reading it. Like you can't stop eating a can of Pringles. Like it's just not possible.
Love this comparison. I'm here for it.
I also enjoyed it. I have read several books that are similar to the vibe. I was like, it's very yes, it's very similar to the style of that secret society. There's like a
Hmm.
slight trial thing, and like the male main character is part of the secret society, and like they're trying to get a naive person. And I enjoy those kinds of books. I kind of know the theme to it. So I was just like, what other elements are there? What other pieces can we pick and choose from? Um, but it's been really fun. And I have enjoyed the story. So it's just been a good, it was a snack. It was a solid, I think I read it in like 2 days or one,
Yeah.
I don't remember, but it was entertaining. And that's all I wanted. Just something to escape with.
Hmm.
That's all this club is for. Did you have any favorite moments or what surprised you the most with the concept of this story that you had? I loved how he kept on calling her a raptor at first.
Yeah.
I I at first I told Corey like this in the beginning when I didn't understand like the raptor was a bird. I was just like, oh, he's quoting Jurassic Park. Like Blue.
Dinosaur.
Yeah, I was like, it's a dinosaur. And she's she's a little furious little
I was,
thing.
yes.
I
Um,
totally thought Velociraptor.
yeah. And I was just like, oh, it's a
Same.
dinosaur moment. And all the little quips of the Sherlock on the whole like Sherlock Holmes things and
Hmm.
any of those just like little fun nuggets as a reader. You're just like, okay, that's cute, that's fun. I enjoy those kind of reads anyway, of like where it does bring just a fun piece to it that our world would normally see that a fantasy doesn't do. But I love that about real world books because as a reader, you're just like, that's cute. I like that. Continue story.
Yeah. I think I like how they built this story around like the fact that she's in an adoptive family.
Mhm.
So that comes into play, I think, even more like as you learn about Ben and his background, and then as you get into book two, I just think that it was kind of neat that the way that the author built that little like section of the story into the wider like fiction story.
Oh, absolutely. And how like she has there's another element to your typical like growing up. It's like there's a
Hmm.
different element. There's a different background. And seeing
And it's
characters
part of the
with
reason why
different
she's so strong.
exactly. And having characters with different backgrounds that you can totally see. That's
Mm,
important for diversity. And that was really nice to see.
I liked it.
Chris, do you have any favorite moments?
I did like listening to it in the Sherlock Holmes. I you mentioned that, and I was like, that was really cute. The accent that Raven,
Yes.
Raven, yes, yeah, did. So, and then there are like there's other little pieces I was like gonna mention too. It was like like current day kind of topics or like little points that they made. That was like just like you said that it was really cute. Anyway,
I
I
mean,
think the part
they
that yeah, go ahead.
go for it, Chris.
Oh, I said I think a part that I don't really know if I like. Actually, I don't know if even whenever I was listening to it, I was like, all the when they were talking right after the ceremony and talking about the vape and like all that. I was like, I don't know about that part, but that's where I am. I was like on that this morning. I was like, it's okay. It's like the bride and the groom and all that.
The chase.
Yeah, it was. it's weird because it's so different from like the world that we actually live in. It's very far-fetched for us to imagine like adults, right? Like you say you're a college kid, like real world adults,
Yeah.
like essentially giving their stamp of approval to a program run like that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to give
Yeah.
you a bride. She's yours to do with what you will.
Whatever. Yeah.
It's very, and I'm not going to say that stuff like that doesn't happen in the
Mhm.
world, but like it's just so far out of what we know that it's really weird to just think about and theorize,
Yeah.
just a group of people like being like, yeah, that's cool, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
endorse
And
this.
like, yeah. Yeah. The professor and then the guidance counselor and all of it just like
Yeah,
part of the
so
plan.
weird.
And I'm like, yeah, like, oh, like get away, get away.
Hmm.
And it makes you think like
Stranger danger.
how bad this society is because they're thinking, oh, we have all the power anyways, like we can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to happen because she has no family. She has no money to fight us.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Mhm.
the money part of it. Yeah.
And so it's like we can do whatever we want. If we want to kill
Yep.
her, once again, nobody's going to care.
Yeah.
And that's something you can definitely see in our society of like somebody with no family or no money coming. And people don't care to an extent. Like if you follow a police report, they're going to look at it for like 30 days maybe. But then after that, it's going to be it's going to be buried under so much more things unless you just keep at it.
Yeah.
So there are moments to that, which I think after the bride hunt, he was like, this is gonna happen, but I don't think he was that like he did to an extent. I don't know. Did he get her consent for our main male character? Like a little bit. I think it's better than the God of Wrath,
Yeah, it's way better than
God
than
of
God of
Malice.
Malice. Yeah,
Yeah.
way better than that.
Yep.
I mean, he basically said over and over, like, I won't take anything that you don't give. He's like, but like you're gonna want to give it. He like had that
Yeah.
attitude toward it.
Hmm.
He's like, you're gonna
But
want it, and I'm gonna
yeah.
give it to you. Yeah.
But he said multiple times like that he wouldn't take what she didn't freely give, but it's like he was just trying to manipulate his way into getting that yes.
Mhm.
Damn dark romance.
Yeah.
Every time. You're just like in a because you're like in the book, it's it feels different than
Mhm.
which dark romance does treat it different than other books that have rape in it. Um, like I've read two books within the last month that deals with rape, and there's like an on-page rape where they don't want anything like that is happening. Um, and it does treat it differently in a more like, oh, like even though I'm telling it's the mixed signals thing, and in her head she's like, I actually want this, but I'm gonna say I don't want this. And it does put it off putting. You're just like, I love dark romance for like my hindsight. In real world, I don't want a dark romance. But
Yeah.
as a book, this is fun. But in real world, that's not okay.
Hmm.
Um, do I did it. So that is something with dark romance. And I'm like, and if you like that, then that's fine. You can stick with that. But if you're like, like it does touch on darker subjects, then and that's
Hmm.
okay. That's fine. It it allows, from what I understand, it allows a person who has gone through trauma to take ownership of themselves again. And that's what a lot of dark romance readers like, is because they can take ownership of your sexuality when that had not been a case for them. So that's why people do enjoy, from what I understand. And I'm not saying this is like a broad blanket, but for certain people that it allows them once again to take back their ownership of this of a tragic moment that had happened in their like previously in their life. Okay. Um Well, this would not apply to Christine yet, but did you immediately start the second one after the cliffhanger?
I did. I did.
Good.
And there was a part in, this isn't like a spoiler. There was a part in book two where I was getting to the end and I was like, oh, there's going to be a third book. Like, there is no way that the author is going to wrap up book two in like basically 30 minutes if you're listening to it on audio. But they did. They
They
found a
did.
way to wrap it up.
Catherine, another member of our book club, she was telling me, she was like, so where's the third one? And I was like, it's only a duology. And she's like, but there's so much in the end that you could just go into another story. There's
Mhm.
so much more stuff to talk about. And I was like,
Yeah.
well, that's not, but I mean, it does wrap up the main storyline. Obviously, there could be offshoots, and that could
Yeah.
be something that the author wanted.
Yeah.
So if
Totally.
another character, if she wants to like continue the storyline in another group, she is able to do
Yes.
that. So, but I do think you'll enjoy it, Chris. I think there's going to be a moment as a medical professional, you'll probably like, I don't know about that per se, but outside of that, just be like, it's fantasy, not fantasy,
Yeah,
it's fiction.
it
Everything's
picture. Yeah.
fiction.
I'll let you guys know if I start the second one immediately
Yeah,
after the
let us know.
first.
It is on Hoopla. So the second one
Yeah.
is on Hoopla for you if you need that.
Okay.
Would you recommend this book or this style of book to others?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Um, I said I got several of the people in book club where they don't typically read. I was like, you need to read this. This sounds something that you might be interested in. I got Corey to read it. He hasn't finished it yet, I don't think, but he's been busy. Um, but and if you like this style of dark one, like secret society style, I have a darker version and also have a lighter version.
Nice.
If anybody wants to read any of those as well. That's not God of Malice. I have I have other things like that. So if you do enjoy the kind of like that same idea, that same element, those same tropes, and you want recommendations, I got you. Um, what did you end up rating the story?
What? Say that again.
What did you end up rating the book
Oh, I don't know if I think I gave it a four.
for?
I think I originally was like five, and then I was like, okay, stop it. Like, do a four.
Am I going to read this book again?
Right.
But I enjoyed it. Four. I think I also rated it four. I was like, I enjoyed the story. It was fun. Probably won't read it again unless I just have the inkling to. But it was entertaining. I said it was just a good bag of chips.
Oh, Jenny just text. I
I would give
just
it a four.
remembered book club.
You can tell her to hop on if she's like we're still talking.
Oh, her
Um,
HVAC unit went out. She has no air, so she's trying to run errands and stay cool.
oh, poor thing. Poor thing.
Funny
Uh,
bunny. Yeah. Mhm.
I'll tell her I miss her. Would you read more from this author? Like more
So far,
books?
yeah. Hmm.
Because I know she has, what's it called? Once You're Mine is the first one of another series that's also on Hoopla. And then she also has, it's also a duology. So there's Once You're Mine and Now You're Mine. So both of those are on Hoopla as well. Corey read those. He really enjoyed them. Don't know what's about because I have not read them, but those are also available on Hoopla if you don't want to spend the money for it. Um, but Corey said that they're good. So if you are interested in reading more, that she has other duologies. Um, did the book change your opinion on dark romance as a genre?
I
Because
don't,
so
it's
I
hard
know.
for,
No.
I don't, after reading God of Malice, like, I don't know if I would consider this like dark romance. Is it labeled as dark romance?
I'm pretty sure. I think it is.
I think it's on the lighter side of dark romance.
It's on the lighter side of dark romance. I mean, the other book I would consider dark romance that we have read in book club is Tour Season.
Toy season, yeah.
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 And I think that was the only other dark romance books that we've read in book club because I know it's not everybody's favorite. Like,
Hmm.
so I still want to sprinkle some in, but not a lot. I said I want people to be more active, but still test the boundary of like, what are we feeling?
Hmm.
More like
So this is a lighter version of a dark romance. Is that
Yeah.
something that like I might read a lighter version of dark romance still? Probably not as heavy as the other one.
Hmm.
Okay.
I think so. I like
Cool.
tourist season too when we read that. So
Yeah. Which Brent Reaver,
yeah.
she has really good like funny moments. And so
I liked
does,
Lights Out.
yeah,
Like
still the
there's a
same like,
way to do it well where it doesn't feel too cringy.
hmm yes.
Mhm. See, I like the level of right now, how it is. I don't know how the ending if that's a lot more, but I know I like it. Mhm. That's good balance.
Still still happy moments, not haunting or hunting Adeline. Not yet.
Haven't
And
read that
not,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
like,
like,
I haven't
oh.
either, but I'm like, that's still on the darker side. Um, yeah. And there's other stuff that we've read. But it is a light. I would say probably about a two. If it was on a scale of like 1 to 5, I would probably rate it as a two as like the darkest.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Which is fun. Um, so at that point, like, would y'all be interested in trying another one? Like in in this book club, would y'all be interested in trying another dark romance? Like we can knock it up to a three, maybe. Or do we want to kind of stay in this realm that we're happy with?
I try it.
Okay, cool.
Same.
Okay, what level of darkness do you feel like the MMC is? Do you think he's morally black? Do you think he's morally gray?
He's morally gray. Yeah, I'd still call him morally gray.
Yeah. Pop up.
Yeah, I mean he's the darker side of morally gray for sure, but he's morally gray. Yeah.
I think how he'll like in the second book, he's like, I'll kill anyone that I need to. Well, no, well, I'll kill anyone I need to save her.
Yep. When
But
he was like, he has that same vibe as like the romanticy MMCs where he was like, okay, I promise that I won't hurt your foster brother unless it's your life or his, and then I'm choosing yours every time.
right.
Like, kind of. So he
I
has that like energy.
mean, in the beginning, he's like, I'll just kill everybody. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter because
Yeah.
it's just his job to it. And I feel like he's more morally black than we typically see because he's like it just doesn't matter. Like deaths doesn't matter to him because there's that
No.
goal. It's just a job so I can get this one thing.
If he's morally black, then he's a morally black character that still has a pretty strong conscience. Like,
So maybe like a dark gray.
yeah, because he see in book two, I think you see that even more because like as they're going through the trials and as you figure out like what his dad's like master plan is, he never like he has all kinds of opportunities to go with his dad's like evil plan, and every time he like wants to find a way around it. Like every time he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to, he chooses her, he chooses like what he thinks she would want him to do. Now, if she wasn't in the picture, if he had never fallen in love, maybe you could make a case for like what he could have become.
Hmm
Um, but he chooses, I think he chooses her, and like it's just like, what would she want? What would make her happy?
And he chooses her like before the order at the bride challenge. It's like he
Hmm.
talks to her. And I thought that
Yep.
was just like that was cute. She was
I
just like,
loved that. You want to talk about a fun moment? I had forgotten about that, but I loved that. And my vow to her instead of my vow to you.
yeah. I was just like,
And I bet
oh.
too. Yeah.
And
Out
then
to
they're
her.
like, you don't know what you've done. It's just like, I have. Don't trust anybody. Don't trust anything of this order. It's awful.
Hmm.
But I grew up in it, so I have to do it. Who is your favorite character?
Mm. Um, Favorite. Oh man, I really like his best friend, but I think you only get like enough of him like in the second book. Who is the other, so her roommates,
Friend.
what's his name?
Like Damien or Damien or
Is there
Something
another
like
one?
so you have the other girl that she's friends with,
Mhm.
her ex-boyfriend that's a part of it.
Yes,
Yeah,
that one. I'm talking about him.
Mhm.
yeah.
I really like him. I like him a lot in as you get into the second book.
Because you actually get more of him.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah, he was sweet. He was funny. He was just like, dude, what the hell? What the hell?
Yeah. I hope he treats
He's
her.
totally going to kill
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. I liked him. I do wish that you got more of him, and which I wonder if because she left the ending open, it would be fun to have his story. But
Hmm.
since they're already together and she likes him and obviously he likes her, like I
What?
wonder how like if that story could also come to pass. Like where you actually
Yes.
get inside his head. That would be awesome.
Where in the second book, she's like, if you don't do this, like I'm going to tell her that you love her. And he's like, I would not.
Right? And especially be like, oh, but you want them to get married, but they can't marry. You can't
Yeah.
marry their wife or whatever it's called, their
Bride
bride. Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I want that. I want to read that book. We,
Hmm.
if she doesn't do it, we can do a fanfic. I love Raven. I wish we had more Raven without Raven just being, I'm not saying like as like the punchline. Like I love the Sherlock stuff, but it does feel like kind of a punchline. Like you don't really like see a lot of Raven's personality. I would love to see Raven's personality more in a real world, not like super in like obviously she's a literary major,
Hmm.
but I want to see just her interactions with everything. I enjoyed her as a character, and I wish we got to see more like real Raven and not just
I
like
want
a
to know
punch
like
card.
how they live in this like parallel universe to where she never finds out everything that's going on with the order. Like tell me that story.
Right? Right? Like, what do you mean? You grew up with all of them essentially because
Uh-huh.
wealth congregates around wealth. That's how wealth works. And you're in this school, and I guess like none of the wives even know, like their actual wives know what they do because it's so secret. And you're just like, you're telling me that these wives don't care enough to know everything about their husbands
But
like
they're
that.
not snooping through your cell phone.
Right. Right. To an extent. Or like, oh, I have to be out at like this random time. I have to do these random things. It's like,
They're just like, no questions. Okay, honey.
God. But once again, why does Raven not know everything? So I would love to have a Raven book. That sounds fun.
Hmm.
But I did enjoy her character. Even though I do feel like it was more like, here's some funny moments. We're just gonna give this to this one character. And how she was like, I love this coffee shop and this coffee shop only.
Yes, it's the best.
You have to
It
go
is.
off campus for this coffee shop.
I love it.
Yep. I like Raven too. I think she was gonna be my one.
Mhm. Um, what were your initial thoughts on the Bride Hunt?
No,
I
I
know
don't
Christine
even.
just got over it, but at least we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I was scared. I was like, I really wanted her to get out of the forest. I was like, you got to get away from the situation. Like, run as fast as you can. Because it's like, if they catch you, you're theirs forever. It seemed, and getting to the edge of the forest was one way to get out of that contract. So
Mhm.
I was like scared for her at the whenever they went in the
Yeah,
forest. Mhm.
for sure.
I thought it was a fun,
Mm.
thought it was a fun concept. I was like, you're never gonna get out of here. Let's be real,
Mhm.
because there still has to be a story. But it was fun since there are several books kind of like that kind of idea. It's like, what other elements can we throw in here that you don't typically see? And it's like, you have a chance. Try. And that was knowing you're not going to succeed,
Yeah.
but just try.
We want to see you struggle.
I would freak out. But then there's like, if you were in a bride hunt, would you just try to run as fast as you can? Or would you try to fight back as much as you can? Or would you hide and try to sneak away? Like, what would you do? Would you strip down? Because you're wearing the white dress, so you're
And
noticeable.
white.
Like strip down, roll in the mud, trying to cover yourself? Like, what would you do if you were in a bride hunt
I would
and you didn't
hide.
want to be caught?
I would try and hide. I
Mhm.
can wait them out.
Yeah. I know I can't run them out. I can't run faster than them. So, and I can't fight
We're,
them.
we're waiting
Well,
it
those
out.
boys. Yeah. I didn't think about the mud though. I might roll around in the mud. So,
Yeah, because you're wearing a white dress, like
yeah.
it's dark. You can see white colors. You gotta get that darker. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
Camouflage. Yeah.
Yep, yep,
ugh.
yep.
I'm like, you can still roll around in the mud in the dress. You don't
In
have
your
to
white dress.
completely get naked.
Yeah,
But
whenever they like pulled out the wedding dresses, I was like, "What am I reading? Like, what is gonna happen?" Like, I was like, "That's a horrible deal for her." And for cheating that she didn't
Mhm.
cheat, I bet I don't know if this is true, but I wonder if that the guy cheating on her is part of the order as well, or like just trying to get her in there. You know, like this whole thing's messed up for her.
I don't think he
Um,
was a part of it.
like everyone else was part of it. The whole campus is part of
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
Feels that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It also makes me wonder, it's like, so is everyone the same age? Like all these members have the same age kids and the same grade because they're all
Yeah.
seniors.
Mhm.
These like all to take the same classes together. So I was just like, unless it was like a younger group that's coming up and you just don't see the younger group, that could be a thing. Anyways, I thought that was a strange, like, okay,
Mhm.
if that was a family. But the cheating thing, yeah, totally. You're just
Yeah.
like, I went to the professor, but the professor didn't do anything. It was like, oh no, you let him cheat. You
hmm
did that. You're gonna be get expelled because you did that. But then once again, they needed a story.
I know that story.
Mhm.
I was like, if I'm reading that contract and all this, I'd be like, just kick me out of school at this point. Like,
I'm leaving.
yeah. But then they brought up if you leave school, the society has implications everywhere else in the world, so you can never really escape. If you ever want a job in the future, you probably can't get a job in the future because whatever. They were just implying that they're everywhere.
Mhm. Um, but the last one was like, if you finish the second one. but, and we kind of JK.
Okay. I'll finish some books.
I mean, we did kind of talk about the ending of that one, so that's fine. How did you feel about Ben, or how do you feel about Ben in the story?
I've been up to still where I am now. Um, it's sad that whenever she first, got on campus, that he wasn't responding, and I get that side of it because he couldn't, but wanted to. He could have fought harder to get her, I think, at the bride hunt. If
I
he,
think,
yeah.
go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I think it's a little weird how, so Ben was in this adopted family, just like she was. Um, I think it is very odd that he just accepted the fact, like someone walks up to me and after like I didn't know my parents at all, and they're like, "You're the son of the member of this secret order, and now you're in it for life." Like, I think I would have questions. And he just seems to like, okay, just like accept it. Like, okay, I'm here now. Like, I'm part of this. I'm in this. Might as well do it.
Yeah.
Like, I have to go to this certain school. I have to do all this other stuff. And you're so far behind, you're just like, this is strange. I also find it weird that he has a thing for his adoptive sister. I was like, okay, that's
Like, they're not by blood.
they're not blood, but they grew up together though. Like,
The whole time, was it just a couple of years? I don't think it was the whole time. But yeah, okay, I get it. I feel like, yeah, okay, keep going.
because she thought that she just has the family, like a familiar relationship with him. And he
hmm
like, but
Yeah.
then suddenly, when she was 14, 15, he was just like there was that twinkle. It's just like, maybe I am interested in you, but then kind of ghosting her. But then she came, but it's just like, so then do you want to start that relationship up if you kind of ghosted her at the end? Like, not really ghosted, but just stayed away to protect her.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, suddenly I'm gonna try to win you at a bride hunt.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna see you
Yeah.
next.
I'm gonna put my ring on your skin.
Yeah. You are gonna be, yeah.
Do you think Ben would have?
He said he would have.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't think you have got to that part, but I mean, it doesn't matter. But I think he said when they hung out in his room, it's like, I would have, like, if you were mine. And she was just like, oh no. Like,
Yeah.
um, I think the only thing about this story, which I've told you, I think the only thing the story that wasn't my favorite was our main male character did start his attraction when she was so young, and then kind of just like snooped, like stalked her without her knowing,
A little stalker.
for all those years until she became an adult. It's just like that kind of gave me the ick. And I know it was just his like it was a story of like he became obsessed with her then, but that did I was just like, okay, you're young. It's that range, like as soon as you turn 18, it's fine. But anything before that, it's like as an adult, I'm just like, but it's still a baby. It's still a child. Like, I get it, but it did give me the ick in the beginning of that. And it was like, I don't like that. Can we just like bump it up a couple years? Like anything is fine.
Yeah.
Anything's better than that.
Yeah, fall in love with a 14-year-old and stalk her for 3 years, 4 years. So
Yeah. Because she cut him. And that was it. You're just like, oh,
Mhm.
okay.
You little raptor.
I just, and then with the raptor, it's like, oh, it's a bird of prey. It's just like, oh, it's not a Jurassic Park reference anymore.
Always a Jurassic Park reference.
I was just I was just like, oh, he's calling her Blue because the raptor. And I was like, bah, I don't know if he actually called her, but I was like, it's a Jurassic Park and this is cute. And then it wasn't. I was like, it's fine. I'll forgive it. All right. That was actually all my questions this time.
Nice.
Does anybody else have anything you want to say about this book? Okay. Okie dokie. Then
Let
in
you know
that
when I
case,
finish it. Hee hee.
yeah, let us know. And let us know if you're gonna move on to the second one. It doesn't on the cliffhanger, so you might end up going to the second one immediately after. Which we didn't tell her what the cliffhanger was. Look at us go, Wit. Air five.
Woo!
All right, then. Thank you, everyone, for participating. Our next meeting will be on May 14th at 6 p.m. Central Time. We are discussing The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros. I'm so excited for
Be
Mother's
still my
Day.
heart.
Be still my heart. We're going to get everybody to read it. It's going to be great.
Sam finished it. Sam's read it.
You did?
Hmm.
What did you think?
He was so mad at me.
But I already sent it to Catherine. I already sent it to Kelly. I was like, you need to read these. These are such good books. And they're like, I don't know the things you told me. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I was like, do it.
Yep. Yep.
Um, Obviously it's on Audible. It's on Hoopla. It's probably on Kindle Unlimited. I didn't really look. Um, I'm so excited. Chris, you got to read this one. Teddy Hamilton and and
Mhm.
did you listen to Throne of
Turn
Glass?
of Glass. Are you talking to
No.
me or her?
You didn't listen to Throne of Glass, did you, Whit? You
No,
just read
I
it.
didn't. But I
Okay.
know it's the same female narrator.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chris, did you end up reading Throne of Glass?
No, not
Oh,
yet.
okay. That's fine. That's
But
fine.
look, who needs narrators when you actually have the book?
I I know. You're welcome. I'm just saying if you wanted to listen to it,
It's an
it's
option.
good. Honestly, the
Yeah.
narrator, the female narrator, because I listened to Throne of Glass, and that's just a like gut-wrenching, heartbreaking, lovely story. My ears are already like primed, just like this narrator is gonna give me something amazing. He's gonna give me something great. I'm gonna have all these already pre-programmed feelings because I listened to her before. I have these pre-programmed feelings in my like brain computer categorized, and I was just like, I'm set. I have I'm ready to have more feelings. And that definitely helped.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. I think I started like a couple pages of it, and then we had like a deadline for book club, and then I didn't finish that book either, probably. Um, but so I started it and I liked it. So I'm ready to resume.
Good, good.
Yep.
I do say for anyone who is listening on YouTube and they're trying to catch up and they want to learn about it,
Hmm.
if you have any trauma regarding child um like medical issues or uh anything revolving like a death of a child, be wary. It also might have trigger warnings in that regard for anyone on YouTube. Because y'all don't. I know both of y'all. Y'all don't have those traumas. But if this is a book that you like, I don't need to do this for my own mental health, that is okay. That is
Really
understandable.
like, and really like death of a loved one in general. Like it deals with death in a lot of different ways, I feel like.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
So, but so read at your own risk. It's an amazing book. I don't want to put anybody off of it. It's
it's such a
such a
good book.
it's such a good book, such a good love story about honestly what this month is about. I'm like, May is going to be about mothers, and that is why we chose this book as the main male character is a strong such a very supportive mother to her children. And
Mhm.
just because she's a mom doesn't mean that she can't find happiness and she can't find
Mhm.
romance. But her strength in this book is one of my favorite things to read about because
Yeah.
it's so beautiful. But yeah. Okay.
I'm
Um,
excited.
I can't wait. Let us know as soon as just keep us updated. I like a good text message. Be like, hey, I'm at this part. And I could be like, wow. Or you can
Yes, we
just
will
send them.
toss back and forth with you.
I'll send emojis of like the little emoji with the zipper lips. Everything will be like,
Glad you enjoyed it.
yeah, I'm glad you're having a good time. Um, okay. Then in that case, does anybody else have anything to say? Okay. If you have any fatherhood books that you're interested in that are romance, I did go ahead and add a couple that I found
Mhm.
on the group page, but if you have anything more, you can go ahead and do those. The single dad romances are hard to find in like the first book of a series, but any of these series that I found, it's like the second one. I didn't do any like the fifth ones, but they are technically still like standalones within the
Standalones.
story. Yeah. So keep that in mind. I said it's not the only ones, but there are others that are like standalones in itself. It's not part of a series.
Hmm.
But if you do think of anything, just send it over and we'll try them out. Or we can vote and then see which one wins, like we always do. Okay. Well, it has been my pleasure. Thank you everyone for joining. Um, I will see y'all on our next book club or whenever I see you.
At
Take
5 a.m.
care.
At 5 a.m., probably about 5:15, because I can't leave my house on time. All right.
All
Bye,
right.
friends.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.